And our first guest on this week's show joins us via satellite from Reno, Nevada. Dr. John Whitney is the CEO of Itronics. Their stock symbol in the USA is ITRO. Over in Germany, it's ITG. John, good to see you again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Well, John, we're very pleased to be reinitiating coverage of the company. Now, Itronics is describing itself now as a clean tech specialty fertilizer and silver company. You produce Golden Grow liquid fertilizer and pure silver bullion. Can you give us now a general overview of the company, please?
Yeah, the company recycles used photographic liquids, which are silver-bearing. So we recover the silver, produce it as silver bullion, and then we take the liquids and use them as ingredients to make a line of high-quality fertilizers called Golden Grow. And I've got here's a sample of our consumer package, spray bottle, that we sell these over the internet, and it's for the lawn. And we've got a plant food that we also sell over the internet. This is for the house plants and vegetables in the garden. And then we produce a line of high purity 5-ounce silver bars as another product that comes out of our process.
Well, John, I think it's worth noting that your subsidiary, Itronics Metallurgical, is the only company in the USA with a fully permitted beneficial use photochemical silver and water plant. Tell us about your facilities.
Yeah, our facility, we have 3.5 acres of land, 35,000 square feet of building. It's the only permitted facility of its type in the United States, and we believe we have the only such plant in the world. So it's pretty unusual, pretty unique.
You know, John, we've talked about this before, but every aspect of your business model is revenue generating. You're paid to accept the waste chemicals, which you create the products that you then sell. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, we consider our technology to be vertically integrated, which means that the photographic side, which is toxic waste under federal EPA regulations because the silver is toxic to fish, so we get paid a fee to transport that and process it, and then we get paid for recovering, refining, and selling the silver, and then the liquid ingredients go into the fertilizer, and we get paid for that.
You know, John, we've been following your company for the better part of 10 years or so, and I don't think I've ever asked you this question, but if you weren't recycling these photochemical waste, what would become of them?
The normal method of disposal is to partially desilver the liquid and then dispose it to the sewer. In parts of the country, that's no longer legally possible, so it's captured at the site and then transported for hazardous waste disposal.
If any of you have ever seen what photochemical waste fluids look like, you certainly wouldn't want this in the sewer, much less being buried somewhere. Now, John, how much has the evolution to consumer digital photography affected your supply of waste chemicals to recycle?
Well, on a national basis, we figure that the amount of photographic liquids from consumer photography has gone down about 50% in the last 5 years. But I'll just give you an idea of the scope in relation to our size. We're estimating that the amount of photoliquids today would convert to about 500,000 tons of liquid Golden Grow fertilizers. Last year, Itronics produced 2,000 tons, or 0.4% of that market potential. So from our perspective, there's still a great abundance of supply.
Once again, the company's Itronics Incorporated in the U.S. Their stock symbol is ITRO. Over in Germany, it's ITG. Now, John, I know that 2009 was a very good year for fertilizer sales for the Golden Grow line. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we had a pretty decent year, full year. We sell in California, so there were some impacts from the drought in the first part of the year, but in the fourth quarter, our sales were up 130%. So a big increase in the fourth quarter, and we're expecting another big increase this year.
You know, everybody is always very excited about green companies here in the 21st century. Itronics is obviously a very true green company, but you folks were green before green was fashionable. Tell us about some of the awards the company has won.
Yeah, in 2001, the company was a runner-up, one of 5 for the Kirkpatrick Chemical Engineering Award. And then in 2005, we were selected out of an international competition for the, we got second place in the IChemE Environmental Awards in London, England. And in 2005, Itronics was also selected as a green American Gold green company under the Green Apple Foundation in London, England. So a couple of major awards. And then Itronics Golden Grow Fertilizers were selected as one of the top 10 new technologies in the fertilizer business, and that was also in 2005. And then in 2008, Itronics was selected as Green Company of the Year in Northern Nevada by the Nevada Entrepreneurial, it's called NCET, Nevada Center for Entrepreneurs in Technology. So we've had quite a few awards.
Well, I also know, John, that you personally have also been awarded Nevada Inventor of the Year, so congratulations on that as well. Now, the company recently presented at something called Agriculture 2.0. It's a conference for companies involved in sustainable agriculture. How was your presentation received there?
It was well received. We had a good conversation. It was a limited amount of time, but fully utilized, and so it went well.
Once again, the company is Itronics Incorporated. Their stock symbol here in the U.S. is ITRO. Over in Germany, it's ITG. For more information, give us a call, 888-259-4449 from anywhere in the world. John, why is this a good time right now for folks to take a closer look at Itronics?
Well, we're well positioned in terms of history. The environment has become more and more important. Itronics produces fertilizers. We produce silver, and we convert hazardous waste into commercial goods. So we're improving the use of resources, and our fertilizers improve agricultural sustainability. They improve the soil and they improve crop production. We're well positioned for the needs of the times.
Yeah, John, as I mentioned earlier, we've been watching Itronics for the better part of 10 years or so. We're beginning a new process right now where we're reinitiating coverage. Looking forward to more updates during the next 3 months or so. Thanks for joining us on the show.
Most welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.